Hey everybody, it's Tanya with ScrappyChicks.com and your creative partner with Kiwi Lane. And today I'm going to bring you a share and tutorial on Haunted House Memory Decks cards. And I'm going to show you what they look like. So this is the first one that I made. And I am loving memory decks cards. I'm loving making them. I didn't think I would get on that bandwagon, but I have. And now I'm addicted. So this first one is, I use Kiwi Lane templates predominantly in everything I make. And the templates that I use to make all of these cards I'm going to show you is the Haunted 6 template. And it's a house. And I also use Accent 3 for the stars. And then for this owl, Kiwi Lane has what's called Woodland Creatures, and I'm going to get my camera to focus. So they have the template set that makes all of the woodland creatures that you see here. And the templates tell you which numbers to put together to make the animals. So it has a bird, owl, rabbit, squirrel, and a fox. So I made a Halloween owl, and I will have another Woodland Creature share coming soon, the Halloween edition. So it's all the woodland creatures but decorated for Halloween. So this is my first memory decks card that I'm showcasing. And then I just added sticker embellishments that I already had in my stash. And everything I used to make this card was scrap paper. Okay. My next one is a simple, I just kept with the same color tones, the purple and the white and the black. I did a rosette and I put glitter glue around the edges. And then I foam dotted ghost that I had in my stash. And the base of the card is, again, the Haunted 6 template. That is my base. The next one is more traditional Halloween colors. And I want to see if I'm zoomed out. No, that's zooming in. Okay, there we go. And I use the Kiwi Lane flowers as well. So there's flower templates. So I use those. And then we're going to make a card. So we're going to make a memory decks card. And one tip I wanted to show you. So what you do is you take your paper, and I traced it backwards. It doesn't matter with this template if you want it to go this direction or the other. So what I did was I traced my template, as you can see, but then I extended it down so I could have a line for the memory decks part to punch, because I do not have a memory decks punch. So I do it by hand, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So you just extend your house line. So you trace it like however you want it on your paper. And then you slide this down to see where your line should go. That way you have all of your embellishment house, and you're not losing any of your embellishment. That's why I extend that trace line down. So this line lets me know, okay, that's the room I have to punch, my memory decks portion. Okay, so let's go ahead and punch that portion out. Move all my pieces around here. Okay, so, and all of this is made out of scrap paper. So when I traced this one, I didn't leave enough space for the memory decks part. So therefore, we have to convert it and make room for a memory decks part, and that's fine. So we're just going to put this scrap piece of paper on the bottom just to extend that out. And I got another adhesive runner here. Okay, so we're going to put this on like this, and that's going to give us our memory decks piece. Okay, so now all we want to do is, I'm just going to grab a Memory Dex card that I've already gotten and trace it. Okay, so I'm just going to use this one to line up my holes because I don't have a punch. Doesn't mean I won't order one in the future. It may be an investment that I have. Okay, so all I did was I just traced the holes. So all you do is punch them out. Then you're going to cut. And there's your holes. That easy. No dies. No machines. It's that simple. And if you work in an office like I do, I have an old school Rolodex that we still use. And so I just took an old card that we didn't need that I was going to throw away. And that's how I got my initial Rolodex shape. And I went ahead and cut a roof line. A glitter. I wanted a glitter roof line. So I cut it out on a scrap piece of paper, and I'm just going to add it to the top like this. And see, it's over on the edge a little bit. That's okay. You just take your scissors and trim that off, and then it fits. Okay. And I went ahead and made a rosette, a paper rosette. I know there's a lot of tutorials on how to do this. But I do want to show you the process. I've got this glitter glue from Michael's. And I got it when it was on sale for 40% off. So I got it pretty cheap. So what you have to do with this glitter glue though, is you have to open it and take the center part out of it. Because it's big and chunky, it's got the chunks in there, and it won't come out if you don't take that part out. So I just don't want you sitting there struggling, squeezing to death, trying to get it out, because it won't. See, now the hole is open. I don't know if my camera will focus for you can see. Okay, so I know it's chunky, but this is the easiest way to do this. So you're just going to glue around the edges. I just get it nice and it's thick. And the more glitter you put, the more shimmer it's going to have. Because a lot of glitter glues, they dry with iridescent. And this I haven't used this one yet, so it may dry a little iridescent. So that's why I'm putting it on really heavy. Sometimes when glitter glue dries, it loses its color. Depending on what you're using. I know Stickles doesn't do that, but I wanted to try this chunky glitter glue. I know that's really chunky, but and here's a spot that needs a little more. I think once it dries, it'll be really pretty. Okay, so I just glued the edges, and normally I would use a glue gun. Let's see, I want it about right there. And of course let's see if I can get my glitter glue, my actual glitter glue unclogged with a pen. There we go. So I'm going to put a generous amount of glue. And then I'm going to be real easy picking this up and moving it over. That's why I like using glue gun. Let me slide this down so I'm more in camera frame. Okay, so we're just going to be real gentle with that. Okay, so we have that there. Then I have the word black cat that was in my stash. We're going to stick this kind of catty corner. It's got foam squares. Okay. We'll stick this under the edge. And then we have our actual cat here. And again, my cat's on foam squares. So we're going to peel all the foam squares off. And I probably should let this glitter glue dry before I put this cat on there, but we're going to carefully put this cat on there and hope for the best. Okay. So you just kind of eyeball where you want it and very carefully press them down on there. Okay, and I'm going to try and pick this up. And we're finished. It's that simple. And you can go back and add extra elements if you want to. This one I just wanted to keep kind of simple and plain. Oh, and the cat is a template as well. So the cat is a Kiwi Lane template. The cat and the house. So that's an additional Kiwi Lane template that I used. So there we go. Easy peasy. Thank you so much for watching this Memory Decks Halloween tutorial. I really appreciate your support. If you don't mind subscribing to my channel, and I will post pictures at the end as I always do in all my videos. Visit scrappychicks.com, and to shop my Kiwi Lane site you can also visit scrappychicks.com as well. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.